I stare at the wall and I'm hoping that you.
Kom igjen nu, Sverige!
Latvia!
Latvia! Yes! Saro!
Sama niestety.
Wypowiem.
No, offside. Welcome back to the World Hockey Championship here in Ostrava on a Saturday afternoon. We welcome you, the fans with the drums from Latvia welcome you inside Ostrava Arena. It is Latvia taking on Team Sweden. It is a rematch of last year's quarterfinal, a game where Latvia won en route to that bronze medal performance 1 year ago. 1 year later, though, Latvia ends up as they will have to battle to try to secure some points and get to be top 4 in this group. There are your captains, Erik Karlsson, shaking hands with Kasper Zdagovic. 3 goals, 5 points in the tournament. He has been a star for Latvia. Your referees are from Canada and Slovakia. The men running the lines from Slovakia and Team USA. And the head coach of Team Latvia is Haras Vidolins, his 3rd year behind the bench. He was part of that bronze medal dream run last year for Team Latvia. They have to find a way to secure some points against Sweden, and the head coach Sam Hallam. And he has really shaken up the lines. He's shaken up the defensive pairings as well. Not wanting his team to get too complacent. Keep everyone on their toes in this championship. As we look at Lucas Raymond, a young star as well for Sweden. He started on the top line. He's going to play with Holmberg and Burakovsky for this game. We mentioned the D pairings as well. It's been Victor Hedman and Erik Karlsson. They're going to have new partners as well for this game. Elvis Merzlikins, a familiar name from back in the National Hockey League. Played with Columbus this past season. He is 2-0 at this year's championship wins over Poland and Kazakhstan. It's Philip Gustafsson starting. He's also a 2-0 record, a .933 save percentage, 3rd best save percentage in the tournament. Sweden's been rolling, Brian, so far, beating USA, Poland, Germany, and Kazakhstan. And up next for Sweden, it's Team Latvia.
Sam Hallam was smart. Change the lines up, change the D pair. Doesn't want anybody to get comfortable. That's a really good idea. Plus, you could get an injury and have chemistry changed on 2 lines or lose a D pair. So, really good idea. And I think he also wants to get a couple of guys going up front, too, that are a little bit stale, despite the fact they keep winning every game.
So, Hedman is out there to start with Tim Heed on the blue line. Good pace up the right side as Raymond was tracking towards the net. Backhanded in by Andrei Burakovsky, one of the points leaders on Sweden. He comes in with 6 with Marcus Johansson. They lead the way offensively. Burakovsky drops it off. Hedman, a wrist shot, never got through. And backhanded by Choksta. Not out. Burakovsky holds it in. Lucas Raymond behind the net. In comes Tim Heed. He's in deep. Lot of passion from the Latvian fans. That is the case once again, just after noon local time here at Ostrava. You can hear them.
That drummer got some sleep on the day off. He's ready.
You can feel it in the drum beat. You can see it's now Pedersen and Erik Karlsson teamed up there. Teammates and D partners back home with the Pittsburgh Penguins as well. So they have some familiarity. Here's Johansson over the line with Kempe. Kempe tracks in, tries to get to the block, then knock it back to Karlsson. Pedersen wind up the one-timer right on Elvis Merzlikins. Puck available. Poked back to Pedersen for Karlsson, and a little move at the line. He was forced out to center.
Yeah, Pedersen and Karlsson played together more than any other pair. They had over 850 minutes together in Pittsburgh. So Karlsson, Pedersen, very aware of each other. I like that combination. Makes a lot of sense style-wise.
Shot in, there's Rasmus Dahlin under pressure from Lochemelis. Buck in the corner, Dahlin for Olofsson. Teammates back home in Buffalo. Olofsson, high wrist shot, missed left side. At the far wall, picked up by Isaac Lundestrom. He'll work it down low. It's Brodin and Dahlin. The defensive partners right now for Sweden. Here's Dali. The first overall pick, high shot. Zetterlund in front, tip just wide.
That's the only pair that stayed together. Yeah, they're really good together, Dahlin and Brody, and so they've killed some penalties. They get a fair amount of ice time, and they're good together, so they didn't mess with that pair.
Little Buffalo and Minnesota pairing. It's flipped in by Linus Johansson. Played in the SHL this season as a captain for Farstad. Edmund towards the net, and the stick ready by Merzlikins, so direct that out of play.
Yeah, just to finish off that whole defense pairing thing, Victor Hedman and Erik Karlsson are such good friends. I think maybe they just wanted to keep them happy. You know, first time they played together since they were 14 years old. So they played them together a couple of games, but it makes sense to split them up. Karlsson's going to do what he does. Pettersson's a stay-at-home guy, and they've got 850 minutes together this year alone in Pittsburgh. Victor Hedman may loosen up a little bit more playing with Heed. Heed is more likely to stay back. There was nothing wrong with the pairings, and Sweden has won every game. They've given up 2 goals at most in one game. All the other games they only gave up 1 goal against, although Sam Hallam said, we gave out some outnumbered attacks early on in the tournament. We got better as it went on.
Backdoor feed intended for Burakovsky just over his stick. Here's Galvaris. He'll start the play. Traumax, the backhand towards Philip Gustafsson. Sweden in numbers. Little give and go as rushing in was Pontus Holmberg. Could get the return feed. And it's Haralds Egla. He'll chip it into Sweden territory. We were chatting coming over on the tram before the game. You know, if Eriksson Ek loads up and stopped by Merzlikins, if Latvia can keep it close or find a way to score the first goal, you know, a way to tighten things up, because Sweden hasn't really had any adversity so far in this tournament.
Well, for Latvia, I'm going to be interested to see how they play. They actually had a practice yesterday for the first time since the tournament started. That's really tough on the coaches, and they want to get back at the players and give them, here's what we need to do. That was a big factor. So they practiced yesterday. They've had a lot of, you know, afternoon starts, so they don't have a morning skate. So this should be a different team, should be more organized. They know it's going to be a fast game, and they want to play fast. Let's see how organized they are at both ends of the ice.
Kempe, Joel Eriksson Ek, Marcus Johansson a line right now for Sweden. As everything in the blender here for Sam Hallam, the head coach. There's up Bools. Rehart's right on, and that hit a stick, never gotten through to Philip Gustafsson. Good little burst from Karlsson, lost it at the blue line.
And I think Latvia's in the same situation. They started it yesterday. They took the big line apart. Dogevins, Abols, and Zirkos were together. They had 11 points very quickly. Dogevins has been their star when it comes to scoring goals in big-time situations. But I think they had to spread things out. They were strictly a one-line team when it came to offense. And if that line had nothing going, they had nothing going. So they had to switch it around a little bit.
Zetterlund on the turnover. Dogevins, you mentioned him. He had 2 overtime winners in this tournament already. And in Czechia overall, tournament here in 2015, he's got 4. So pretty incredible. Dogevins always seems to elevate his game, and they need him big time here. Nearly 5 minutes gone in this first period.
And Zirkos moving him to the second line at center. He's a really good player. He makes a lot of plays. Maybe he'll get more offense.
Here's Dahlin posting in, wrist shot, and couldn't bury it by Merzlikins. Up for Olofsson. Dahlin, one-time drive, score, far circle. Rasmus Dahlin, 1-0 Sweden.
Just a smart, observant play by Rasmus Dahlin. Komels lost his stick. So Dahlin was originally going to shoot or pass, and he went, I'll hang on to this. A guy without a stick can't do anything. See number 6? Can't do anything. So then, what does he do? Komels has to go for a stick. They make the right pass. Dahlin stays there where Komels should have been, gets a great pass, and it's 1-0 Sweden. That's taking advantage of what's in front of you. There you can see Komels in the background there going after his stick, and that's one of those difficult situations. What do? Do you stay there without a stick, or do you go fetch your stick? That one really hurt Latvia when he did go get it.
He was the first Swedish-born player to go first overall since Matt Sundin back in 1989. What a shot from that far circle. Had a career-high 20 goals back home in Buffalo, 59 points, so a great start here for Sweden on the board first. Icing charged against Sweden. Face off in front of Philip Gustafsson.
We haven't seen Dahlin take a lot of shots, especially one-timers, and that'll help him too get his range again because the ice surface is wider. Your sense of where the net is totally different. It's not like he's never done it before. He spent a whole year playing in Buffalo in the National Hockey League where the rink is 7 or 8 feet narrower than this. Believe me, it is a big difference, particularly for defensemen, shooting and defending.
Trollbacks at the line, wrist shot right on, and that was Harold Zegla. Good redirect to screen as well in front of Gustafsson. Here's Grundstrom through center ice. He'll flip it in. In comes Jesper Froden. Look out, a collision there. That was Pontus Holmberg fell and he flipped Hegla. Hegla was airborne.
Was he ever? He must have flown about 15 feet in the air. Took his feet right out from under him. It's a good thing they didn't collide in a different way, or somebody would have got hurt.
Holmberg will bring it in with some pace in offside as you look at Hegla, who played in the AHL for the Manitoba Moose, NCAA, Clarkson University, and airborne there. Wow.
Make that about 35 feet that he flew in the air. Maybe he did the hurdles in high school. I don't know, but a good job. In last second there, he was able to bail out. Good thing nobody got hurt there.
We mentioned Sweden's impressive start. They've yet to trail in the entire tournament. They have the icebreaker here. In comes Burakovsky on the forecheck. Ederson at the wall trying to hold it in. Shot it by Lucas Raymond. Burakovsky digs it free. Centering feed. Carlson was track again. And all the way down the ice.
Harris Vidulinch, the coach of Latvia, said basically, I want to see the size of the fight in the dog. Okay, they reorganized themselves. They came off a really bad game. It hurt them. They lost 8-1 to Germany. And so now, what do you got?
He said they were going to have to pay the price, block shots, do everything they could. They knew it was going to be a very tough battle. And it was going to have to be all 5 players each and every shift. Johansson has it, flips it back. Brodin, wrist shot, score. The defenseman coming out red hot. Jonas Brodin buries one, and it's 2-0.
I don't know, Merzlikin's got a good look at this. There was traffic in front, but another just terrific shot here, and Latvia's in trouble going down like this. And this time it's the other defense partner. Brodin and Dahlin play together, and they've both taken advantage of Latvia. This time Brodin moving in from the point. Used the east-west. Good shot there back to the short side. I didn't know if that got deflected, but I think certainly Merzlikins was distracted by the lateral movement in front of him. That might have got tweaked up early on. It just seems the direction. Again, we're at a real flat broadcast location here. It's a lot more difficult to see those redirections than it is when you're upstairs in the booth. But at any rate, Merzlikins just didn't react to that one on the short side.
Brodin, 12 seasons in the NHL with the Minnesota Wild. 2 defensemen, 2 goals, 2-0 Sweden. Here's Dahlin again. He'll wrist it in. Dahlin got all tangled up the blue line. He's lost it. He was trying to drive in. Here's Olofsson back. And behind the play, losing a helmet there was Freybergs. He's got to head off. Here's Olofsson at the line. Wrist shot, and that was blocked. Picked up by Brodin. Brodin, Zetterlund behind the net. Dahlin keeps it alive at the line. Olofsson, Dahlin caught up with the shot, drops it back. Olofsson. Brodin fakes it. Olofsson, back to Brodin. Olofsson, some space, walks it in, across, one-time driving. That was Isaac Lundestrom. 4 goals in 61 games a couple seasons ago with the Ducks. He had 5 goals, 11 points this past season.
Loch Melis came back though in the middle of the ice. He's the one that got a stick in there, prevented that pass to come across.
Passer behind Johansson. In comes Grundstrom. Grundstrom, big body check there. It hits Zila behind the net. Zila lost his stick. And Latvia will ice the puck. 11:30 to go here in the first.
We can tell Latvia in their practice, they've gone back to their structure inside their own zone. But when Sweden has the puck all the time, if you're just going to play in that structure and you're not going to challenge and you're not going to eliminate people and you're not going to put any fear in the Swedes, once they're zipping and diving all over the place in Latvian zone, you're going to have a long night just staying in the middle of the ice, and you're going to be picking the puck out of the back of the net. You're not going to get the rebounds much either, and the east-west play is going to kill you.
Zila works it in deep. Racing after the puck was Felix Galvars. Up top, that Bob Yox. And that labeling the post behind the net. Giannis Yox with a drive. Another one. Left pad stop that time. What a rip. And we've seen Yox. He's got a great velocity on his shot there from the blue line.
Yeah, does he ever? A couple of really good chances there. Yock's a really good player. He gets a ton of ice time for them. He gets a lot of matchup stuff. But this time he gets a chance to rip the puck. Oh, there's the change of direction right off the post down low. It was a smart shot, too. Keep it low. The chances of getting redirected, one of your guys getting a stick on it, maybe off a leg, just within inches there of getting Latvia on the board.
Off Grundstrom, off the post. Puck in front. The battle as Dogovic was trying to get that towards the net. Yox. Go backhand feed. Bukarts. 3 yards Bukarts. He'll drop it off for Yox. Giannis Yox at the line. Poked away though. Good job there by Johansson, and Sweden can change. Edmund, that long reach. Shipped that to center. Fired right back in by Yox. Part of that bronze medal team last year, played at the Olympics as well for Latvia in 2022. Victor Hedman starts the play to center. Pass for Holmberg, he lost it. Lucas Raymond. 1-on-2 in the corner, Burakovsky to help. Raymond trying to free the puck. Zierkarts plays it around the wall. Through the midway point here of this first period. Pass across, and Latvia's in offside as Watna couldn't get the shot away. 2-0 Sweden.
Okay, are you ready for sprint? Let's start in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and the Swedish fans are having a good time. It's a 2-0 advantage. And
it is Saturday.
It's true. Yeah. And it's the first of 3 games here today at Ostrava Arena.
And the weekends here are crazy. This is just the beginning. We got 2 more games after this. I can only imagine what it's going to be like then.
We'll see Slovakia later on tonight. You know, the one game that interests me here in group play will be Slovakia-Sweden to close things out. Slovakia getting better as Carlson shoots, missed the mark. Sweden really hasn't been pushed around yet. I mean, they've scored first in each and every game. They haven't trailed. And basically in every game, they've scored in the opening 10 minutes of the first period. Kazakhstan, it took them 10-20 in.
In the U.S., they played the U.S. first, and the U.S. was not on their game yet. They were kind of all over the place, never really got it going. They didn't challenge the Swedes that much either, so I'm sure they'd love another crack at them now that the U.S. are certainly playing a lot tighter game, and, you know, they've changed their lines a little bit, but just got down to it. And that would be a terrific matchup again if it happened.
And Latvia, I mean, that Cinderella story last year, they got to finish up with Sweden, then Slovakia, and then the United States. So, I mean, Latvia, right now, they're on the outside looking in on the top 4 in our group, and it doesn't look good unless they can find a way to do something special here.
one of the more stirring moments in hockey history really was when Latvia medaled, and even qualifying for the medal round. The team out on the ice singing with their fans, it was incredible. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Zetterlund gave a bit of a pop there to Bochamelis right at center ice. Dahlin takes a look. He'll work it in for his Sabre teammate Olofsson in the corner. There's Oscar Sabalskis, plays it up that left side. Tracking in is Renars Krastensbergs. Brodin chips it to the right wall, picked up by Olofsson. And Sweden changing so alertly, he's going to take it back to his own zone and follow his line mates for that change. Brodin up the right side there for Sweden. Trollmax in his own zone. He'll play it around. Picked up by Roberts Momcic in his third World Championship. Momcic. Hedman with his head up takes a look, and Trollmax was cutting in and it flipped in front. Trollmax just lost it. He'd gotten his way enough. Wow, Trollmax, the space just opened up. Egla behind the net. Egla, he got checked by Johansson, and now Sweden controls. Best chance of the game there for Latvia.
Yeah, just rolled away from a little bit careless there by Victor Hedman, went for the flip, and he got it right off of Trollmax, and the rebound went right out in front of the net, and he just followed it.
Burskovsky hands it off. Got his Jocks in front, and the net off the moorings, and pleading his case there is Pontus Holberg. The face-off, I believe, is going to stay inside the zone. Here's the chance by Trollmax. See, there's Victor. He misjudged the speed of Trollmax, who was already crossing really in front of him. And the rebound went all the way there, right off the goaltender, and then he just can't handle it. We've seen that a lot from the teams that, you know, just they have trouble to score. The guys literally get so excited. You could see Trollmax tighten up there. Like, I want this, I want it so bad. Almost startled by the scoring chance that he got. And we see that a lot in this tournament. You know, it's one thing I remember last year when I was doing a game in Buffalo, and Don Granato, the coach last year in Buffalo, said, you know what, nobody fears you if you can't score. And boy, is that true in this tournament. So the Swedes, you know, they go out there and go, okay, we're playing Latvia. Yeah, we got to be careful. Yeah, this, yeah, that. But there isn't any fear. And when you see a chance like that by Latvia and it doesn't go in. Meanwhile, last night when Poland scored early, remember how that changed the field of the game, right? Because they did score. You put a little fear in, it makes a difference. That was a great game, Poland, USA last night. Loved it. Yeah, USA pulled away, but Poland for 40 minutes. They got tired. Very entertaining. Poland back at it. We'll see them game 2 this afternoon. Here's Holberg behind the net. Holberg flips it across. Richard, kick stop on Carlson. What a save for Slikas. That right back shot out in time. Carlson again, walks it in. Everyone changing behind, so Carlson's got a delay, and he will. A good job to bring it into the corner. Dagovic takes a look. He'll send it across to that left side. Bergmanis towards the net. Rebound in front. Loose in the crease and swept away as Oscar's Botna nearly cashed in. A goal for Latvia. On the rush, they're able to get some penetration against Sweden, and Botna, who's kind of been effective at times and at other times not so much. But see, there's another example. And look, I'll get him off the hook because the puck is bouncing. But he has been a straight line player. He sticks his nose in. He'll get some pucks from the corner to the front of the net. But I think he's been more effective at just going to the net and, you know, playing the big man's game. And he missed a big chance there. It's been a theme in the tournament with the teams like Poland, Latvia, Kazakhstan. They've had great chances. They work hard. They create opportunities, but just having a trigger man and that finisher or closer in a game where you can bury those chances when you need them. You think about it, Trollmax and then that chance for Botna, 2 good chances. It could be 2-2. And they had no shot. Here's Kempe. Lays it across. Johansson on the back end. Couldn't pull the trigger. Eriksson Ek taken down. Sweeps it into the corner for Kempe. Johansson. Still maneuver. Drop it off. Brodin with a goal already. Across. One-time drive. And kicked aside. Kempe Kempe's had chances. He's still looking to strike in this tournament.
Yeah, and I think he's one of the reasons for the changes in the lines there. Kempe was dynamic in game 1. Haven't seen him as much since then, as Merliken is able to grab that one and stop the Swedes from doing anything further here in this game. Well, Sweden's not only scored the first goal in every game, but they've had a 2-0 lead in every game that they've played. And so once they get the lead, nobody has ever come back and even tied them either. So not just puck possession wise, so far Sweden has managed every game in every sense of the word.
Sweden finishing in 6th place the last 2 years. They won back-to-back goal 2017, 2018, and haven't found the podium since. But as soon as we came into this tournament, Ryan, I mean, if you looked at the defense, the Trey Kroner, the big three on the blue line, the forward group, you knew that this lineup had potential, and they're showing it this far.
But you look at the forwards and in the team in general, who's leading them in scoring? Marcus Johansson and Burakovsky each have 6 points. Interesting. So the balance is there. Yeah, the defense, and you got big names and guys who've had great years, but it's Johansson and Burakovsky that lead them in points, and that's the good news for Sweden too. It shows you the balance.
In comes Lundestrom out of Anaheim up to Heed. Victor Olsen let it go, and that comes right to Edwards Traumax.
And I think that's why Marcus Johansson's on that line now with Kempe, because he's really facilitated well, and he's got 3 goals and 3 assists, but he really has moved the puck well. He's a smart player, and again, they're just trying to get Kempe, I think, more opportunity.
Marcus Kumals back in his own zone, tries to play it up that right wing, comes to Pettersson, will play to Carlson. Erik Karlsson quickly to Rundstrom, up the left wing. Rundstrom feeds, and the shot bouncing Linus Johansson. That was off the stick and wide. Karlsson holds the line. And that might have been going wide, but Merzlikins will snag that in the glove. As the shot's now 7-4 Sweden, they lead by 2. Welcome back to our coverage in Ostrava. The World Championship back in Czechia for the first time since 2015. And over at O2 Arena in Prague, Roman Josi is having a tournament. He's got a goal, an assist. He's up to 10 points, Ryan. He leads the tournament. I mean, great skater, high in talent. Yeah. He always brings it for Switzerland in this championship.
On this ice surface, I'm sure he just looks like a rover. I'll bet you can't tell if he looks like a forward or a D-man.
Holmberg puts on the brakes, little flip in front, chipped across, intended for Carlson. Buck at center, Rehart's Bukarts, one of the Bukarts brothers. Rehart's Bukarts has a couple of goals in the tournament. Big body check behind the net. Abuls laying the body.
That'll get your attention.
Abuls, one of the top players for Latvia at this tournament. Here's Burakovsky. Bukarts will pick it up at his own line. They'll flip it to the open wing, and Latvia needs a change.
Abuls came into this game, too, having taken 94 faceoffs. That was second in the entire tournament. Only Sedlak for the Czechs had 97 at this point. That's a lot of faceoffs. So Abuls comes out an awful lot of scores, of course, in his own end, because those are the most important ones in many ways. You don't want to give the puck up, especially to Sweden. Watch the attack here and the forecheck. This one will leave a mark. That's Abuls getting in on the forecheck. Pedersen makes one of those plays that you leave yourself really vulnerable. Looks nice, maybe. He's trying to reverse the play. And so you leave yourself extremely exposed, and he paid a big price for it.
Rodrigo Abuls was a 7th-round pick of the Vancouver Canucks. Never played in the NHL. Part of the bronze medal team last year, Olympics for Latvia in 2022. His 8th World Championship for Latvia. Chatting it over with Giannis Yaks, the defender who plays a lot of big-time minutes for Latvia on the bench. Here's Brodin. Wrist shot blocked. And puck behind the net. I don't think Merzlikins knew where it was, nor did I for a second. Sweden has the puck. Wrist shot through traffic. And that time, Merzlikins will slow it up. Wow, and a pile-up after the whistle. We haven't seen a lot of this with Sweden. We've seen it with the other nations, that kind of sandpaper stuff after whistles. Not so much with Sweden in this tournament.
That's Dahlin. He took the worst of it. He tumbled over backwards. He got pushed into the fray after the fact. This is a little bit of the fight in the dog that the Latvian coach, Harry Viduliņš, is looking for. And that's just a dangerous play. That should be a penalty. He really put him in jeopardy. That was not good. That was Zirkos that pushed Dahlin over backwards. I mean, he knew what he was doing. And I think that's what Dahlin, he's yelling at the referee. It's like, what was that all about? He had nowhere to go. And he went down hard.
Tomasz Wronski out of Slovakia and Michael Campbell out of Canada, the referees for this afternoon's game. Here's Kepe over the line. Kepe wrist shot in and out of the glove of Merzlikins. 3 minutes remaining, first period. You talk about Sweden dominating thus far. They've been tied in the tournament for under 30 minutes, leading for over 228 minutes now. Good kick stop there, Gustafsson.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, nobody's really stressed them out, right? Just haven't gotten there, and credit to them. They played that smooth Swedish game, puck possession. Everybody's in good position. Yeah, they take some chances for sure, no doubt about that. They've given up a few things. The odd man attacks in the first couple of games were certainly evident, and Sam Hellam talked about that.
Stockholm will be a co-host city next year for the World Hockey Championship, also in Erding, Denmark.
That'll be fun. What a city that is.
And pass, play whistle down. I've never been to Stockholm, so that's a pretty cool city according to you.
Beautiful.
Nice scouting report for Brian Engvall.
Yeah, absolutely. Those hats are alive. Now that's pretty good. Plus it matches that guy's beard.
They really do. If there's an extra metal kicking around, the Latvian fans, you know, they're unbelievable.
Yeah,
they truly are. It starts early at the bars of the patio. It continues on the tram.
Yeah, liquid breakfast has been very apparent here as we were walking in.
It continues, and they have a great time. And a lot of them, they plan their vacation time around the World Hockey Championship over here to come and support their side. Carlson, big rip, missed high over the glove. Pedersen took a shot from Bukarts. Worked it in, Carlson again. Eric Carlson. A couple seasons ago, the 100-point man in the NHL with the San Jose Sharks. What a season that was. Here's Burakovsky. Olofsson in the corner. Tried to center at the side of the net. Laura Dyken, Carlo Koliakovo standing by for your intermission. We are well now through the midway point of preliminary play, group play here at the World Hockey Championship.
Do you think they have any drums in the studio?
I'm going to send some back if they don't. Laura would love it, I'm sure.
Game slowed down now. The pace is slowed. It's a good thing for Latvia. They don't want this thing running wild. So the Swedes will go on the power play. Their power play has been good. It's been solid. Zirkel's okay. Big collision there, but we've seen a lot of other things a lot worse than that go. At any rate, the Swedes power play 3 for 14, 21%. That's tied for 4th in the tournament. Penalty killing for Latvia. They've given up 4, 15 times shorthanded.
Only 3 teams coming into today still yet to allow a power play goal. That's USA, Sweden, and Finland. So Sweden on the power play, trying to close out the final minute here of this first period. Up 2-0 already. Offense from the defense. Here's Kempe. You got 2 defenders out there. Edmund and Carlson on the power play. There's Lucas Raymond. Eric Carlson in the corner. Edmund, Carlson, Raymond. Across, Kempe, bouncing puck. Couldn't get that shot off. Edmund tried to sweep it across for Carlson. In front, Raymond. Kempe. Edmund, one-time drive, scores. Is that in? Or in the side
Outside
of the net? Yeah, we've seen that happen before, and that's why we've seen it go in off the side of the net. They might look at this as Edmund let it go.
I think it just made the net move. Yeah, it's on the outside, but then that white padding at the bottom catches the puck, and so it doesn't stay in play. So from up here, I thought it was in too, and we've had a goal or two in this tournament already. So just missed by an inch, and then it just hangs in there. The netting is pretty loose, and then you see that white padding at the bottom. It catches it, and from here it looks like it's in. We've seen a couple of goals where there was delayed. Nobody celebrated and go, oh, geez, it's in. So I wondered about that one for a second, too, there, partner.
About the 3rd time, Brian, that I can count, unofficial, my count, at this tournament. .9 to go. Power play continues here for Sweden. Latvia will clear. 15 seconds to go. Shots 10-5 in favor of the Swedes. Edmund throws it to the right side. Pop back. And Lucas Raymond lost it. Maybe one last strike here. Raymond's got to be quick. 1 second left. Pass in front, and the horn will sound in time. So 2-0 Sweden on goals from the defense.
Nothing surprising really in the first period. Sweden's been in control. They only gave up maybe 2 chances, and those have to be scored upon, at least one by Latvia. No hands to score yet, and it's 2-0 Sweden.
59 seconds of power play time to start in the second. Dahlin and Brody in your goal scorers. Laura Dyken, Carlo Koliakovo next.
Labi, Džek, davai. Nākošais gols ļoti svarīgs, vajag iemest goliņu, obligāti. Cita spēle būs. Davai, ticam, viss ok. Ir moments, štanga, mums reboundiņi.
Es gribēju tā, ka no korpus tev nolēdās uz leju, pēc man glēdz.
Labi, jā, moči. Mauc, ticam. Kas tur rikušies otru? Jā?
Happy birthday.
Have a good one, buddy.
You want it?
Have a good one, big man. Have a good one. Enjoy it. Stay outside, guys, okay? Till the puck's up. Okay, guys, let's go. Have a good one.
Okay, puck.
Wanna change? One guy, let's go. All good, coach. Thank you very much. Guys. Oh. Hey! Enough! Hey, go down!
No change. Pushed in. No change.
They're coming around in the crease.
Yeah, I got your crease. They haven't hit you or anything yet, though, but I'll keep an eye for
Yeah,
you.
on the first goal, but that was my guy.
Okay. Guys!
Hey, big man! All good? All good?
Yeah,
Have
you?
a good game, buddy, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy it.
Right there. Interference. Nope.
The World Hockey Championship continues to roll on here in Czechia. We're in Ostrava, just after 1 p.m. local time here. Saturday, May 18th, the quarterfinals around the corner. Rasmus Dahlin, a goal in that first period, as did his D partner, Jonas Brodin, to make it 2-0. Merzlikins allowing the 2 goals on the 10 shots. Brian, when you look at Latvia down by 2, we know the situation. They got to fight, scrap, and claw to get any points. What can they bring to this game here going forward to try keep it close?
Get the puck in behind the Swedish D. That's the classic way to do it, but that's easier said than done. You need more than one guy to do it because you're doing it against Hedman, Carlson, Dahlin, Brodin. I mean, they know how to go back fast and make a quick play, and they can also catch you up the ice. Whatever the game presents you, if it's on the rush, you got to take advantage of it and make some good plays and make some good shots here. Get themselves some confidence offensively. One's got to go in here so that they can prove to themselves that they can put the Swedes under stress a little bit. There's been no stress really for the Swedes in this game.
And they start on a power play here. 40 seconds of power play time to begin this second period. Good steal by Dogovic, the captain. 5 points in the tournament for Dogovic. He'll field Rodrigo Abuls. Flip to space though. Johansson racing in. Johansson in on Zirkles. Up top, Olofsson walks it in. Olofsson, wrist shot. Great velocity, just missed. Burakovsky for Dahlin. Rasmus Dahlin waits, shoots, in front. Johansson looking for it. Merzlikins down and out. Again, Dahlin thought about the shot and then the pass to Olofsson, and they couldn't get it on Merzlikins.
Early in the tournament on the power play, we saw the Swedes moving the puck around a lot. It was good. It wasn't great. Now they're shooting.
When they come again, wrist shot right on and swallowed up as Marcus Sorensen.
A little bit of this is probably good for Latvia. I think you do have to sort of wrestle around. You can't take penalties, and your coaching staff talked about that. But at the same time, you just keep playing this smooth, sort of quiet game and allow the Swedes to dominate you. There's a good look at that last Dahlin shot that was directed. It's redirected in front. It didn't move sideways very much. But the shots from the point have been a killer against Latvia. Swedes taking advantage.
5-on-5 hockey as Latvia kills it off. Holmberg protects the puck, takes it behind the net, bouncing in front, swatted away. Trollmax, it'll chip up the ice, he'll race after it. And Gustafsson will play it. Good speed there by Trollmax to try to force something. Puck at center, Sorensen. He'll hand it off. Around the net, Isaac Lundestrom with some speed. Lundestrom still with it. Curls up top. Goes around again, why not? Stops. Below the goal line, Lundestrom. Up in the line. Victor Hedman. Hedman works it in deep again. Lundestrom, he got pinned, reaching for that puck. Latvia trying to clear. Bouncing at the line, and Hedman will regroup here in center for Sweden. Victor Hedman, little knuckler. Got it to Johansson. He'll sweep it in. Jesper Froden in the corner. Plays it near wall. In comes Carlson. Slings it in front. And Latvia a 3-on-2. Indrastis tried to work it in deep. And they just couldn't really break out clean there with Krastensbergs also joining the play. And that's chipped out of play in the Latvia bench. Face off in Swedish territory.
Yeah, there's a 3-on-2 for Latvia, and nothing comes of it. The Swedes do a good job. They stand up at the blue line, but telegraphing your passes and making it really obvious what you're going to do. I think they have struggled in this tournament. My recollection, once they get on the attack, even at the blue line, doesn't matter who they're playing against. They seem to make plays that are so predictable. And I think a lot of times, whoever has the puck, if there's a little bit of room between the D, like take it in deeper, knife your way in. If you can't get to the front of the net, get to the back of the net and get some penetration and try to get some setup in the offensive zone.
Richards Bukarts over the line for Latvia. Bukarts shot off the stick and out of play as Pedersen got his way.
There's only a couple of guys really that have been dangerous for the Latvians, and that's part of the problem. There's a high stick right off the draw, right in the face of Eriksson Ek. What a start he had to the tournament. Yeah, they're checking the chicklets there. Dangerous job, those face-offs. Bent over, sticks come over up all the time, elbows. His line was the line that really started the tournament. They were just smoking everywhere.
He had the first goal for Sweden in the tournament, had a pair in that opener versus USA.
Eriksson Ek had a heck of a year. He had 30 goals for Minnesota, 64 points. Second World Championship for him. There's another look. He's just looking at the puck and he gets clipped. I think that was Dogovich's stick.
I think the refs chatted about it, but if they don't see it, they can't call it. As that stopped in front, rebound, score! Buried at the front, guess who? It's the captain, Kaspers Dogovich, fourth of the tournament.
It's like, who else, right? And Eriksson Ek's got to be going, hey, he just slapped me in the face. There was no penalty on it. Now it makes it worse. He's still out there and he's going to score the goal. Dogovich knows where to go, and this is a bad angle, but look at that. He's one of the few guys that they have on their team that can relax when he gets a scoring chance, and that's what he does. Backhand, forehand, pivots around. Look at the window he had. Not too big. That's terrific. That's goal scorer's goal, big time for him. He came in with 5 points. Now he's got 4 goals and 2 assists. And he was +5 coming into the game, too. So that top line for Latvia has been what it's all about. If they're going to go anywhere, it's those guys that do it.
He's a former AHL champ back in North America. Spangler Cup champion, played just under 100 games in the National Hockey League with the Ottawa Senators, Boston Bruins.
A little more of that stuff. Botna's likely to do that. I mentioned in the first period, he's, a front of the net guy, an in-your-face kind of guy. Just trying to stir things up a little. There's a look at Dogovich. He had really good hands. He scored some really nice goals here, and the three-way passing that they had earlier. We mentioned that they broke that line up. It was Abel, Jirkos, and Dogovich. And I think they're just looking for some balance, right? So that they had to break it up a little bit, but captain comes through again.
He has been captain clutch for Latvia, not just this tournament, but for years. Doing it at such a high level. He's played in 3 Olympics. Their all-time leading scorer, Latvia, Kaspers Dogovich, and another goal within 1 of Sweden. They try to come again. Zirkle behind the net, centers for Bukarts in front. Latvia trying to push, score! Off the skate in front! 2-2 tie! The shot from Roberts Momcic might have hit a skate, but it's all locked up at 2.
Oh, it definitely hit a skate. I thought maybe it had hit Botna's. Botna was in front of the net. That net front presence, number 95. There he is. He gets in position. Here comes the shot from the bad angle. Yeah, it's definitely in off of Sweden. That's Brodin. Brodin was in good position and inside to where he wants to be. But you can tell that right leg when he flinched went right off the inside of the pad and changed direction.
Wow, 2 goals, 23 seconds apart, and Sweden under a little bit of stress. I think that's the word you use. They haven't had a lot of this tournament, and Latvia, what a response.
This is the first time they've been tied in the entire tournament except 0-0 to start the game. Yeah, bit of a stunner here, so building on momentum, that's what tournament play is all about, and right now it's in favor of Latvia.
2-2 tie. Not even 4 minutes into the second period, they come again. 2-on-1. Oh, Fatty with a shot and drops this, and he had Krasensbergs too, and he couldn't get the shot off. Kind of a microcosm at times of the tournament. What a look, and not even a shot attempt. Sweden controls Olofsson in the corner. Victor Olofsson walks it up high, drops it off. Dahlin, backdoor feed. And a good effort, but couldn't find his team partner there, Brodin, cleanly on the pass. Zetterlund, his turn. Drives to the net, and it was pushed behind the goalie. Zetterlund chips it. Dahlin makes the shot, and a stick of Vixendrasis broke up that scoring chance. Zetterlund slings it up top. Brodin, space, loads up, stopped, and a big rebound. Krastensberg's there, can't clear. Brodin keeps it alive. Sweden looking to change. Got to be careful, too many men. Dahlin has it. Dahlin up top, Carlson. Erik Karlsson floats one in, bouncing around. And Brodin was tangled up, couldn't get a shot away. Penalty coming up. So Latvia on the penalty kill now, and Sweden gets a chance with the man advantage.
Boy, really changed the tempo of this game. Exactly what Latvia needed. Sweden gets right back and is in the zone a lot. They're just spooning pucks to the net, trying to get something, change redirection there.
Number 9, let's go!
But in the ensuing process, ends up with a penalty. Frostenberg gone to the penalty box. Swedes will try and take back control here on this power play.
Eriksson Ek to take the draw against the Bulls. Kempe up top. Erik Karlsson takes it in deep. Around the boards for Kempe. Eriksson Ek, Raymond, and Hedman out on this power play unit. Hedman calmly kicked it down with the skate to the stick. Karlsson, wrist shot blocked and cleared by Latvia.
Yeah, he's just trying to fit some through. Karlsson's mad at himself. Eriksson Ek was taking the goalie's eyes away, and the shot got blocked.
Nice job by Momcic. It's in his skates, didn't see it. Well, that's sent all the way down to Gustafsson. He's got to play it. Zirkles on the forecheck. Zirkles chasing after that puck shorthanded. Here's Hedman. Hedman for Karlsson. Over the line. Drops it back Kempe. Karlsson. In for Raymond in the corner. Lucas Raymond. Adrian Kempe. Kempe walks it in. Back pass. Hedman's bomb just wide. Erik Karlsson. Karlsson flips it up top, but out of the reach of Kempe comes to center. .40 seconds left in the minor penalty. Johansson curls away. Olofsson got hit by Zirkles at center. That allows Latvia to clear.
Nice little play by Zirkles right in the middle of the ice. Just puts the brakes on quick and just stopped Olofsson in his tracks.
Zetterlund the stretch pass, swatted away though by Sivolskis. Johansson able to chip it into the corner. Olofsson. Burakovsky still with it. Burakovsky, Dahlin one time in the left pad of Merzlikins. And Dahlin a big body check, and that's a penalty. Dahlin is going to go off, and in comes Carlos Choksta. Didn't like it. And Latvia is heating up the temperature on this Saturday afternoon.
Dahlin turned around right after the fact and turned to the referee. They put his hands up like, I didn't mean it. Well, it happened, and Latvia did not like it at all. Yeah, Chuksta was the first one that came in and went right after Dahlin. Wanted to punch him in the head. I think he did get a lick at him. We'll get a better look at it on this side. So they were talking, do they call a major first and then review it after that? So that's why the conference, and now the officials are going to take. To be honest, I think he's in trouble here. That's a 5-minute look for me, and we'll see what it goes beyond that. He's covering a lot of distance. He's elevating, and this one will show you the contact. Elbow gets him in the side of the head. We see this a lot, and I'm not defending the hit here or the impact of it, but see the way he swipes, and players in today's game, even here internationally, players go into the wall and for whatever reason don't expect to get hit hard, and they don't protect themselves. I remember it was a month or so ago, Marc Messier was doing a studio show, and he looked, there was a hit that happened in game similar to this, you know, and Mark just went off, and I was watching at home, and I went, good for you. He said, look, I played like 24 years in the league. He said, I wouldn't have played 5 years in the league if I went into the wall and wasn't aware of what was coming at me. So again, that's part of the point I'm looking at. You have to look after yourself here. But as I mentioned, I'm not taking, you know, Darlene's side here by any means. You got to be careful when you hit along the wall too. And when they see the elevation here and the elbow to the head, I'm guessing that 5 at least is going to stick.
And remember, this can also bleed over in the tournament as well. The IIHF can take a closer look. There could be more discipline.
Yeah, absolutely.
Headsets are off with the control room, and it looks like we'll have a decision shortly. They have to deem the call first on the ice. They do that, then they can review, which is what they're doing now, and then we will find out the fate of Rasmus Dahlin, as will he, as will Latvia.
Video review of a 5-minute major. You can confirm or you can reduce it to 2 minutes. I think we've seen that already earlier in the tournament.
Here's the call.
26 gets 5-minute major against and 2 minutes roughing. Team Latvia player number 2 and the other guy got 2 minutes for roughing. We are playing 4-4.
There's lots going on. I don't blame the referee. Thomas Horowski. He's sorting it out.
Yep. And Darlene's gone. He got the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm certainly not surprised at that. I think it's the right call. Another look at it. See the distance he's covering. And right away, I think he knew his reaction. The video doesn't go far enough there. His reaction right after he hit, he knew what had happened. He turned to the referee, kind of put his hands up and shrugged like like I didn't mean for it to go sideways. But after the fact, it's just not good enough, and this is the right call.
So Marcus Sorensen comes in to serve it. Dahlin out of the game.
You can actually substitute for a guy who gets a game misconduct too. We'll see what they do.
So the initial penalty was still Krastensberg, so he's in there. Chokes was the only other guy in there. Johansson was in there briefly for that skirmish after that all went down, after that hit.
Yeah, Chooks is the guy who went charging in there. He wanted a piece of Dahlin after that. So they're still trying to sort this out. And the D pairs that had been changed around, the only one actually that had stayed the same was Brodin and Dahlin. So now obviously that's going to change. But Pettersson playing with Carlson today after Hedman and Carlson had played the first couple of games together. So the top 2 pairs really just kind of switch. And then now they'll have to make more switches because Dahlin's done for the rest of the night.
Lukas Benston is the 7th defenseman for Sweden in the game. He just hasn't seen a lot of the ice.
And he will now.
2-2 tie, 13:21 to go. Latvia's going to get a great opportunity here on the power play.
Yeah, huge turning point. So
we'll start 4-on-4.
Yeah.
And then Krasensburg comes out.
Just for a couple of seconds, it's going to be 4-on-4. But this 5-minute power play, after having scored the last 2 goals, really big for them. They got to get some shots. A lot of times you get 5-minute power plays, you get cute early on, and you make a lot of passes, and you start looking for the perfect play. A lot of times you get 5-minute power play, you start gunning the puck right off the bat and get rebounds and really put some stress on them. I think you end up better things happening in the long run. Olofsson coming over to serve. I guess the rest of that 5-minute penalty because Dahlin's no longer available. Gone to the locker room.
Face-off controlled by Sweden. And you can see Krasensburg's ready to come out, but Sweden, Kemping, what a move. Adrian Kemping cutting in, and Merzlikins kicked it aside. So power play time now. The 5-minute major for Latvia. Here's Dagovic with a big goal to tie things up to get the first one, pardon me, and then Latvia able to tie things up. And can they go ahead here? Abuls. Dagovic tried to get in for Abuls. He did a good job, Tim. He found the puck and he clears. And out comes Merzlikins. Well out. He'll play it off the boards to center as he went for a wander.
Yeah, and if Victor Hedman hadn't been able to field that, he'd have had an open net by 15 feet.
It just wobbled on him. You're right. I mean, he ripped that. He had an open net. Behind the net is Holmberg killing off some more time.
Sweden doing the smart thing, putting some stress on this power play for Latvia. See, they're right up on them. They're not backing off. They're going to say, okay, you guys know how to make a couple of passes in a row. And so far, they don't.
Sweden yet to allow a power play goal in this tournament. What a chance, though, here for Latvia.
And they're forcing those passes. Whoever receives it sometimes had their back to the play. That's the time to really jump the guy.
Yox for Dagovic. Dagovic across. Bukart centers, and that was off the stick. And the defenseman Lucas Benson, who we talked about getting some ice time here in the penalty kill, wearing number 32 for Sweden. Benson takes it free and clears.
That was a great chance, and he dusted it off. Robert Bukart, he should have been pulling the trigger right off the bat.
Zirkles. Wheeling in is Lachmelis. Lachmelis with Zirkles in the corner. Racing after it, Linus Johansson. And he's up that left side. Johansson for Froden. Froden got all tangled up as Freybergs hit him, took him out of the play. Martij Zirkles, little pace over the line. Zirkles still within the corner. Tried to backhand it in, comes to the line. Latvia just holds it in, or it would have been a 2-on-0 shorthanded. Eric Carlson backpedals, takes a look, he'll flip. Ralph Freybergs up the left wing. Shot in by Bukarts. Puck in the corner. Marcus Pettersson, he'll clear. Roberts Bukarts, one of the Bukarts brothers. On the move, at the line, he'll flip it back. His brother Rihards Bukarts. Rihards cutting in with space to try to tuck it in short side. It hit the outside of the pipe. Giannis Yox throws it across. Abuls plays to the corner. Dagovic. Yox. Dagovic. Waiting. Abuls passing his skates up top. Yox. Dagovic one-timer. That was kicked aside. Giannis Yox. Rodrigo Abuls. For Yox again. Wrist shot, and again, Gustafsson, good save. 43 seconds left in the 5-minute major. Here's Dagovic. At the wall, hands it off. Bukarts. And Bukarts stripped of the puck. A good job. Sweden doing a wonderful job here on this penalty kill as it's chipped down the ice by Carl Grunstrom.
Yeah, their penalty killing's been perfect coming into this game. They just don't give you much. You see how well they challenge too. Up the ice, offensive zone, neutral zone.
Freyberg's weak shot off a skate. Trying to follow up is Roberts Bukarts in the corner. Edmund there. Trying to take it away. Cannot. Zirkles plays it into the corner. Up top, Freybergs. Hands it back off. It's Meeks Andrasis. Off the boards. Pass across. Circles. Down low. That drive. Stop. Rebound. Follow up. Still loose. Circles. But the crease violation. The whistle had gone. They'll blow play down in front of Philip Gustafsson. Good push from Latvia, but it's still 2-2. Welcome back to a great game. Latvia was down by 2, battled back. The captain, Kasper Stogovic, has a goal on his 36th birthday, by the way. And so what a celebration it would be if Latvia could find a way somehow to get some points versus Sweden.
I'll say. Getting some shots, get some looks, walk out of the corner, jam it to the front of the net. That's better than just playing around the outside and looking for the perfect play. They need a couple of more shots here in this last 50.
50 seconds left of power play time for Latvia. Played up for Holmberg, just set up his reach. Holmberg 17 points with the Toronto Maple Leafs this season. Johansson swiping for that puck, comes to center. Jammed in by Oskar Zbatna. Johansson at center, takes a look, he'll flip it in. Merzlikins will steer that behind his net to Janis Yachts. Here's Bukarts in his own zone. Rehards Bukarts, cross ice. There's a steal by Froden, a good job, but he's on the move. Froden in the corner. See Merzlikins banging the stick, penalty about to expire.
Well, power play just come unraveled now. Pucks along the wall, can't make 2 passes.
Stogovic across. Bukarts throws it in. Stogovic and Botna centering feet. Botna hits the side of the net. And again, the fans got excited, but it's still at that side of the net, and they try to jam it off. And they'll stop play. 2-2, 8:07 to go in the second. It's a rematch of last year's quarterfinal, a game Latvia won en route to their first ever medal, a bronze. And they battled back within 2 here, Brian, versus Team Sweden. Sweden, a great job killing off that 5-minute major.
Yeah, Latvia's offense looked like it was on life support. Now it's breathing again.
Yeah, the slogan for this tournament, the heart of the game, and the heartbeat of this Latvia team, the fans, is that drive right on Bukarts and handled by Gustafsson. They're trying to power this team to get a first lead. Sweden has a trail the entire tournament. So it's pretty impressive. Latvia trying to push Sweden for the first time that we've seen in this group.
First time they've had any kind of stress, and they just about went down for the first time after that draw and shot right off the face-off.
Lutz in his first World Championship, able to win the draw again. Bukarts again, and again Gustafsson made the stop. In front again, through the leg pass. Oh, what a setup. Bukarts missed high. What hands from Zirkles to set him up in front. They did everything but score, and it would have been a highlight reel goal. Here's Burakovsky in the corner with Erik Karlsson. Karlsson, the backhand sweeper right through the front net area. In the corner goes Raymond. Sweden's got to find a gear here, as Latvia's taken play to them. There's a trip not called. Little pace up that right side from Devars, and then he gets throttled behind the net. Knocked off the puck. Egla couldn't keep it in. Puck at center, here comes Lucas Raymond. Chipped behind him. Just held in near point.
Ooh, that was quite the collision there, too. Arms came up inside of the head, but no penalties.
That's Devars again. In the middle of some action here when it comes to physicality in the second. Fabian Zetterlund and Rishad score! And that'll silence the crowd. Fabian Zetterlund with a wrist shot rocket, and Sweden leads again.
Talk about a stunner. This is an outstanding shot, but it should be stoppable from that kind of distance. But Fabian Zetterlund, this is sort of typical of the smooth play and the ability to score for Sweden, as compared to Latvia, who has to do whatever in order to get it done. But Zetterlund must sense that goaltender's off just a tad. I think he got a piece of that one. We'll get a better look here probably. He's measuring the situation all the way. I think he did got just a tad maybe with the blocker, but still the speed of the attack, the smoothness, flow to the game, great shot on the right place, and a stunner after Latvia come on and scored 2 goals and had something going offensively.
2 goals in under 30 seconds for Latvia. But Sweden has the lead again. Here's Dagovic. Hopko gave it away. Zetterlund again. Shoot, score! Wow, back-to-back rockets as Zetterlund's come alive in this tournament. 4-2.
Can you figure this game? I don't think the coach can. He said, we were in a good spot like a minute ago, and now all of a sudden we're not because of Fabian Zetterlund. Another just brilliant shot. And then watch the penetration that they get. Turnover, bad play. No wonder. That's why Yachts is so far back in the play. The defenseman, he's dead in the water. Look at this. He's at the hash marks. If he charges and he's wrong, it'll be a flat-out breakaway. So he just stops and hopes that he can make a play with his stick. But Zetterlund in that horrible play, that was a bad turnover by Dagovic. And Zetterlund takes advantage of it. 2 brilliant shots, and they're up by 2.
Career highs back home in San Jose. 24 goals, 44 points. They come again. Rishad score! Are you kidding me? Joel Eriksson Ek. And it's all Sweden. This one getting out of control. 5 on the board for the Swedes.
3 goals in 26 seconds for the Swedes. This is ridiculous. Talk about going into a shell and playing stunned. Latvia, after the 4th goal, was like that. A regroup, a simple play, something you should figure out. But Latvians are all over the place. Huge gaps on the attacking side. Defenseman, look where the defenseman is already. Back at the hash marks again. Now they're trying to recover. Sweden uses a little east-west play. And again, Johansson with a terrific play. And Eriksson Ek. How about these 3 wrist shots, too? Brilliant, all 3 of them, right inside the goalpost. Poor goaltender. Merzlikins has to be thinking, is there anybody out there?
Unbelievable. So Fabian Zetterlund goes bang, bang, and then those last 2, 9 seconds apart, 3 and 26 seconds. So Sweden, you know, you talk about high-end skill of finishers. Yeah. You just saw 3 of them. Well, 2.
Yeah. the difference.
Zetterlund
in the
had
game.
the pair.
Yeah. And Harry Svitolin called a timeout, and well, he should. It's like, okay, guys, what's happening here? Let's move, get back in the game. Forget about that. get some movement in the game. We were at them, we were after them, getting back to that. But man, they were in shock. When you get in shock, you have no movement to your game. The D wasn't up on the play, and Sweden has that killer instinct.
Eriks Vitols is the backup today for Merzlikins in Latvia. 5 on the board for Sweden as their offense exploding here in the second period. My goodness.
We can't really blame Merzlikins, though. I mean, these are some incredible shots. The first one was partially screened on top of it. The second one, look at the penetration and the speed. So when you're attacking with speed, not just the speed of the shot and the great quick hands, but also the speed of the attacker transfers into the shot as well. And 3 brilliant shots in a row, and it's 5-2.
Well, we could package 5 goals in 49 seconds. As Latvia scored 2 in 23 seconds, Sweden 3 in 26. So pretty quick highlight reel. 6 minutes remaining, second period. Sweden now a 3-goal cushion. Tim Heed throws it in. Grundstrom works it in a bit deeper there for Sweden. Puck across. With his head up, he'll throw it back. That's Benson, the defenseman. High blast. Look out, a rocket.
Yikes.
Well over Merzlikins.
About 8 guys ducking on the way, that one.
Burakovsky weaving in the corner, far boards. Up top, Jonas Brodin shoots, deflected just wide of the net. Carl Grundstrom was the screen man in front. Grundstrom has it. Benson makes a little move, hands it off. Good passing now, Holmberg's turn. Burakovsky with it, and then it was checked off his stick by Harold Zegla. Jonas Brodin tried that shot, chips out of play. 3 goals in 26 seconds, a 3-goal lead now for Sweden. Welcome back to Ostrava. It is game 1 of 3 games today for us here in Ostrava Arena in Eastern Czechia. And we just saw a look at the Latvia bench, and the captain, you see him there, Kaspar Zdogovic, stunned, Brian. Just stunned, those 3 goals in 26 seconds.
The Swedes 2-0, and then 2 pretty quick goals by Latvia, tie it up 2-2. And then Dahlin gets a game misconduct for a bad hit. And Latvia is rallying around that, really. And they're trying to continue the momentum that they had caused by defending their player and scoring 2 goals. And then the Swedes, incredible. 3 quick goals. I don't know the last time I've ever seen that. Not that quick.
Zetterlund himself, 2 goals in 17 seconds as he goes back to back. Number 5 to go, second period. Lucas Raymond behind the net. Up top, high wrist shot, missed everything. As Marcus Pettersson, good velocity. Burakovsky holds it in. Pettersson again, walks it in one more time, shoots, score! Pettersson delivers, the offense exploding, make it 6.
Man, is this a lesson in shooting? When you have this kind of time and this kind of skill on the Swedes, again, another shot that's perfect. And I got to say, Merzlikins is, again, he's going to say, is there anybody out there? I need a little help here. Can you put these guys under a little bit of stress? Look at everything just opens up. There's a bit of a screen in front, no doubt. But this is another brilliant shot. No big slap shot. Head up play all the way. Does he ever look down? No, never looks down. He just snaps that play. Merzlikins is in good position. He's out above the paint. There's not a lot to shoot at. He's got his glove up, but nobody challenges Pettersson. Earlier in the tournament, Pettersson scored similarly to that, a little more on the, coming in from the left side, top of the circle, a heads-up slap shot that he just smoked right up under the crossbar. And so now he's got two. So while we're looking at Carlson and Hedman and Dahlin and the usual suspects, how about this guy and the goals that he has scored already? And Elvis Merzlikins mercifully will be taken out here. They need a change. And look at that. Look where the puck ended up. I mean, right up, tucked underneath the crossbar and inside the goalpost.
3 goals from defensemen in this game, 6 in total, and the backup goalie, Eric Vitos, will come in for Merzlikins. Not a lot that Merzlikins can do there as he'll take a seat. Vitos in, 6-2 Sweden. Here's Heat up that left side. Zetterlund now looking for the hat-trick goal. Gave to the Sharks and a Timo Meier trade for the New Jersey Devils. 24 goals, 44 points. Career highs for the Sharks this season. And a chance for the hat-trick here today. Here's Heat. Victor Hedman floats one in. That hit Zetterlund in his equipment. He'll drop it off. Hedman, big bomb, and that one's handled. Vitos welcome to the game as Hedman just finds up that big rip from the far point. Jonas Jaks able to get it to Carlos Schoksta. He can't clear. Sweden brings it again. Pass in front, Kempe. He'll curl around. Kempe. Far circle, wrist shot. Oh, that hit a body just wide of Vitos. 5 1/3 to center as Circles will flip it in. In comes Bukarts. Picked up by Tim Heed. Bukarts trying to take it away. Turnover. Prastensberg's in the corner. Prastensberg's nice job in front. Bouncing puck. Follow up, try off the post. Good shot as Intrasis labeled the post. Puck battle continues in the corner. Eriksson Ek will finally settle it down for Sweden.
Andrasis would love to end up with a goal. He's the one earlier in the game had a 2-on-1 and a great scoring chance and completely mishandled the puck. They got no shot, no play, no nothing. And he just ripped one off the goalpost a second ago.
He'll start to play again. That shot wide as Andrasis through to Cross to Botna. Sibalskis to the line. Kempe takes a check. Sweden's got to get back on side. Play at center is Robert Momcic.
I think we're going to have too many men on the ice for the Swedes. Johansson's in a penalty box. Marcus Johansson. Another conference. I saw an awful lot of yellow jerseys over there coming and going.
Even international new rules, Brian, you can only play with 5. Forwards. 2 deep. Well, this offensive outburst will get the call. So they're calling it a 5-minute major
on Johansson.
We didn't see anything behind the play.
I didn't. I just saw all the jerseys, the yellow jerseys coming on the ice.
Well, Sweden's just passed Germany for the most goals in the tournament. 6 on the board thus far. 2:26 to go in the second, third period looming.
Well, if they were stressed, they certainly didn't show it for very long, did they?
No.
I mean, they were up 2-0. They give up 2 goals. They're stunned. It's going to stun you. And then they come right back and just
So there he is, right side of your screen.
Right side of the screen.
Oh, a little bit of a spear.
Yeah, for sure.
The tip of the stick.
Yep.
And we've seen that actually earlier in the tournament. And it was 5. It was 5 in the game. We've seen this exact play at an earlier game in the tournament.
So unless something happened earlier and you did something to him, or this was just sort of a, it's definitely careless. Lochmelis is the one who was the recipient of it, and he definitely jabbed him with the stick. So I could see this being a 5-minute. We'll see. You see a lot of stuff, you know, behind the scenes. The players will whack each other a little bit, but when you turn the blade over and the blade goes in first, yeah, that gets the referee's attention. That is a big time no-no.
It's been a long second period, a few reviews.
Yeah.
The Rasmus Dahlin hit. They're starting the third period in Prague, where Switzerland is dominating that game. So we're a little bit behind.
Yeah, it was sort of an incidental thing. That's why I didn't see it either. It was a line change, and you got a good look at on the replay there. Yeah, guys, just, you know, it's a contact sport, and you're trying to get in the other guy's kitchen. Maybe something happened earlier in the game. Players, don't forget, right side of your screen again, right at the blue line. He just gets pushed a little. It's not enough to really, you know, draw anything there other than, you know, this is kind of a screw you sort of feeling here. And he jabs him, and it goes bad. And I think this one's going to go bad for him too. So the Dahlin situation, a hit that went over the top, and Dahlin got tossed. Lots gone on in the second period. There's no doubt about that.
The Dahlin hit, if you're just joining us, I mean, that was pretty clear. He led with the elbow, head contact. This review's taken a bit longer, but I think they're coming up with a decision one more time. Thomas Rotsky and Michael Campbell, your referees.
All right, we only gave him the 2. I'm surprised at that one, to be honest. If he had turned the blade over and hit with the heel, you see that all the time. A bit of a slash, or just kind of sending a message or whatever, but I guess they didn't feel like it was too bad, so he's fortunate. Only 2-minute penalty.
Rodrigo Abols will try win the draw against Linus Johansson. 2:26 to go. Power play for Latvia. Can they get one here? Dagovic. Or Janis Jaks back to Dagovic. Jaks slashes it in, throw it and try to clear, and that's right into the Latvia bench for another stoppage.
Swedes are really good penalty killers, boy. I mean, they're hockey sense. Hockey sense has to really kick in when you're on the PK. You got a lot of reads, and you have to judge speed. You have to judge who's dangerous. You have to judge when a player's struggling with the puck. If he's struggling, that's the time to jump him. If he's got his back to the play along the wall, that's the time to jump him. And the Swedes have all that in their kit bag.
Jesper Froden throws that to center. Jonas Brodin over the line. He'll chip it in. Sweden still perfect in the tournament on the penalty kill. Abols. Abols will drop it back for Jaks. Up for Abols up the left wing. Abols, Dagovic in deep now for Latvia, trying to set up his power play. Laid up top. That drive, and Abols was looking for the slap pass. Picked up by Sweden. Sent to Kempe. In short-handed. Adrian Kempe. Good stop. Vital shut him down. Won't get a better chance for Adrian Kempe to get on the board. And he knows it.
You get on the power play and you get split apart, and you have a forward that's back there too, partly responsible for defensive situations, and you don't realize when a guy's on a fly pattern. Bukarts is out there, and he can't quite catch up. He's the forward trying to get back on the play. But Adrian Kempe, one of the guys we said that in game 1, outstanding, all over the place. Had chances, had a point or two, and since that time, it just hasn't been very productive for him. And he misses a big chance there to feel better about himself.
Bulls at center, shoots it in for Latvia. Minute 15 to go in the second period. Here's a Bull, space, walks it in, throws it across, up top. Young shoots, and that hit a body. It just went wide. I think that hit Botna in front, and he's slow to get up.
Oh, that hit him either in the arm or in the ribs, and yeah, that knocked him right off his feet.
Joel Eriksson Ek has also gone down the tunnel for Sweden. A lot happening in this second period. Zirkle sends it into the corner. 40 seconds left. Minute 12 of power play time, all the way down to Beatles. He'll play it away as Johansson was coming in. Froden, a good steal. Froden for Hedman, and Hedman to the wrong jersey. Andrasis in, big blast as Bukarts let it go, and that was high and wide of everything.
Andrasis did a good job of getting that puck under control and making the long diagonal pass to send his teammate in here. Here's the, right in the ribs. Yeah, that was Botna in front of the net, that high riser. Those are ugly in the ribs. That won't go away for a day or two.
Egla wins it clean. Wrist shot. Oh, a piece from Gustafsson. As Stralmack's a great shot off the drop.
That's the third time in this game that Latvia's had outstanding shots on net directly off the faceoff.
Final few seconds here, ticking down. 6 to go. Egla from the knee sweeps it to center. Hedman. Stralmack's one last shot. He's got to be quick, and a wrister off the stick and out of play. What a second period, though, for Sweden.
This whole second period is like, wow. I thought Latvia was coming back, and then Sweden just bang, 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 and put their lights out, and now Latvia just got to hit the reset button.
Intermission coming up next with Laura Dyken and Carlo Poliakovo. 3 goals in 26 seconds for Sweden.
Bra boys på.
Bra grabbar, så där måste man ställa upp för Rasmus. Riktigt jävla bra.
Jag flashar. Han crosscheckar mig. Flashar.
mistakes. You have 5-minute major and the game is going back for challenging. Latvia, time out.
We're mindful of the fact that the emotions are rising high. We just want to try to focus on hockey and trust us.
Stick, stick, stick! Hey, hey, hey! 19! Hey! Hey, big man, I got you in the crease during the power play, okay? I protect you, okay? Yeah. Yep, thanks. I got it! Hey! No. Hey!
You're going to call that a 5, which is not a 5.
100% a 5. It's been confirmed 5. He leaves his feet, Eric. Come on. If you saw it, you would see that he left his feet.
Hey! Big man! I take it! I got it, okay? like this.
Welcome back to Eastern Czechia. We're in Ostrava, the World Hockey Championship. What a period for Fabian Zetterlund as he popped in 2 goals in 17 seconds. Sweden set a World Championship record with 3 goals in a span of 26 seconds. That's a new record for the tournament. 13 players brought with at least a single point, and it's amazing. We talked about Latvia. They came back. Eric Vitols came in for Merzlikins in this game, and they caused a little bit of pressure, a little bit of stretch on Sweden for what, all of 3 or 4 minutes, and then bang, Sweden just turned it on again.
Yeah, the Latvians just sat right back, went into shock after the first 2 goals, and then bang, it just kept coming. The Swedes with that killer instinct, and also just killer shots. I mean, the execution of the shots, unreal.
Burakovsky cutting in, drops it off. Lucas Raymond trying to feed that in front. That drive, Hedman right on, and getting a piece was Vitols all the way down for Tim Heed. Team USA off today, but announcing that Charlie Lindgren will be joining the Americans as another goalie. So Trey Augustine is here, Nedeljkovic here, and Charlie Lindgren from the Washington Capitals will join Team USA.
Yeah, good for him. He did some great things this year. Charlie Lindgren, I got to see a couple of his games up close and personal, and he was simply outstanding. And because of the injury to Lyons early in the tournament, they've been looking for somebody who's available to get over here. Good for him, gets a chance.
That drive right on and steered aside is Freyberg's. Good rip for the blue line. Marcus Johansson up the left side with Eriksson Ek. He'll sling it across. Kempe in front, wanted Eriksson Ek. And down and out was Vitols.
That must have went up out of play, I think.
They'd have to flip the netting. I was looking to see why they whistled it down.
Johansson on the attack again. One of the best Swedish players from day one on. Marcus Johansson. Just so much creativity. Doesn't matter who he's playing with on the line, boy. They get stuff done.
Eriksson Ek, nice clean win. Back to Pettersson. 3 goals from defensemen for Sweden in this game. Eriksson Ek spinning, shooting. Right pad stop. Vitols.
And remember, Eriksson Ek went down the hallway to the locker room early before the end of the second period, too. It's good to see him back, whatever his issue is. Maybe it was only equipment, not sure. We didn't get any word, but he's back.
This is probably the chippiest game we've seen Sweden involved in thus far in group play.
Yeah, it worked for a while. That's right. Everybody who plays against them, I think their game plan is so intent on we have to be here, we have to be there, we have to have good structure, we have to check well, and all of that to prevent what Sweden's going to do. But we haven't seen anybody really challenge them physically or, you know, be as chippy as this one got to for a while.
Here's Krastensberg, some speed. He'll bring it in. Latvia numbers. Where's shot it? Gustafsson fought it off. Shoulder save. Bushmelis at the far point. He'll drift one high over everything and just kept it. Nidrasis passes it off. Bushmelis shoots at it a player. Krastensberg behind the net. Rossensbergs. Stick handling below the goal line in the corner. He gets checked by Lucas Benson. Benson playing some more minutes now for Sweden, as Rasmus Dahlin got 5 in a game for a hit in the second period. A high hit on Egla. Lundestrom will drop it off. Here's Brodin at center. He'll throw around at his blue line. Sweden will wrap up their group play as they've been pretty dominant with France and Slovakia. Johansson flips and chases after that puck in the corner. Latvia still has Slovakia and USA, so they have a tough finish as Janis Jaks driving in. Egla in front, never got through. A good block by Sweden. Grundstrom, little chip to center.
Janis Jaks came into this game as the 4th most ice time per game in the entire tournament. Roman Josi plays 24, almost 25 minutes. He's in first place, and Jaks a little over 23 minutes here for Latvia. That's 4th. Zach Werenski's in second with just over 24 minutes a game.
I was going to say Werenski's played a pretty big load on the back end for Team USA. Seen him a lot with Seth Jones at this year's tournament. Here's Bukart's little give and go. That shot, no screen, no problem. Swallowed up by Philip Gustafsson. And that was a crazy second period, Brian, if you're just joining us.
Oh, it was crazy. 2 goals in 23 seconds for Latvia to tie it up after Sweden had been in control. There's the major penalty to Dahlin. He's out of the rest of the game. Then Zetterlund took over. 2 quick goals. Outstanding work, and the Swedes' onslaught just never stopped. Beautiful shots on the attack, and the stunned Latvian team just sat back and took it for a while.
And now the top offense when it comes to goals. Sweden leads. Germany second. We're going to see Germany next. They'll take on Poland. Game number 2 here in Ostrava for us on TSN.
Another step in the process for Sweden. I mean, they're the best team on this B side, that's for sure, in the B group, and they have proven that. The more guys they get really feeling it, the better they are going into the medal round.
Samuel Amtu really changing his forward group and lineups, his defensive pairs.
Not to get comfortable, right?
Yeah,
he didn't want them to get comfortable, and it's paid off here.
Lucas Raymond rounding it. Raymond stops in the corner. Raymond. Good slashes. Vital slashed it away from him. Burakovsky. Pass intended for him, and we got a penalty behind the play. It's a holding call, so Sweden on the power play here with 25 minutes gone in this third period. Momcic to the box for holding.
Well, this would really finish it off if Swedes are going to score on this one. Yeah, he wraps the stick around, holds on a little too long. They'll practice their movements on the power play. Swedes have so much skill. They were tied for 4th coming into this one with 3 goals on the power play and 21%, and now they get a chance to really practice in a real game situation with a score of 6-2.
Lucas Raymond drives it just wide, and you can see 82's out there. Jesper Froden getting some power play time here for Sweden. Haven't seen him out very much in the top unit, so he gets a look. Here's Edmund. Fires it across out of the reach of Froden, fired in by Latvia. Martic Dierkals, lone man in for Latvia, racing after Raymond. At times, we've seen the 2 defensemen on the power play, Victor Hedman and Erik Karlsson. Karlsson actually working the circle for that one-timer, which has been fun to watch. Here's Eriksson Ek. Cross-ice pass. Hedman's got it. Hedman for Kempe. Adrian Kempe, wrist shot. Good velocity up high. Missed that top corner. Lucas Raymond should be back into his own zone. And too many men to Sweden.
Looks like it. That was interesting. All of a sudden, the whistle, and they're on the power play, and just get a little sloppy. Maybe it was a change in the directions from the coaching staff. You never quite know. But 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there are 6 guys out there, and none of them are really close to the box.
It's hard for us too, especially when Latvia or Slovakia plays. They whistle all the time over here at this World Championship. So you're not sure if it's a fan whistling or the officials whistling. So Sorensen's going to serve the bench minor. 4-on-4 for 57 seconds. So the bigger ice, I guess in theory a little bit bigger, a little more space out there. Here comes Isaac Lundestrom, lost the puck, dropped it back. Carlson trying to dangle all the way in, and Krasensburg has it. Good burst of speed from Lochmelis in. The pad save, rebound in front, and bodies crashing as Krasensburg tried to follow up. Victor Olofsson over the line. Isaac Lundestrom spinning and lost the puck as Lochmelis cutting in, close off by Brodin. Zagovic has it. Zagovic hits the trailer as the Bulls jumped on the ice. He got spun around. And that should be icing because now it would be a power play for Latvia, so that works out nice. Momcic out, and now power play time for 1:03 for Latvia.
This is something they need to continue to work on for sure, too, for Latvia. Coming into this game, only 1 goal on 10 chances. Tendency to look for the perfect play again, staying around the outside. But the way the Swedes penalty kill, they put so much pressure up the ice, in the offensive zone, in the neutral zone. They get on you real quick. So if the Latvians on their regroups, if they can't score off this face-off here, they have to be moving quickly, make quick decisions, and move the puck well, too, because the Swedes swallow you up.
The Bulls, far boards, little flip for Bukarts and cleared.
Here's an example, too. Once they get in their own zone, really good. Their anticipation, their reads, how they pressure you, the little details. They keep you on your back end. You don't want to be on your back end. When you are, they can recognize what the next logical pass is. The next guy's already moving to that player, and they're covered.
Bulls give it away right to Pontus Holmberg on the move. Holmberg shooting, and a good stop by Vitals.
Penalty.
Hook.
Yeah, on that rush, Holmberg did a good job. He attacks. And Botna ends up behind him. Good speed here. He's got some room and he uses it. Tries on one side, then on the other, waving around in the back of the hands and on the hands. When you start going parallel on the hands, you're going to get those calls a lot.
4-on-4 again for 25 seconds, and then Sweden on the power play. 7 minutes gone, third period. Our first of 3 games here at Ostrava Arena, IIHF World Hockey Championship. Sorensen will serve the bench minor for 2 minute men for Sweden on the skates. He's ready to come out. Backdoor feed, what a shot for Raymond, and again it's Vitals, fought it off. Raymond again into the corner. And Sweden now in the power play. Up the left side, here comes Circles. He's at the end of his shift. He's got the long change. Momcic doing a good job, getting off a little bit more time. Marcus Johansson weaves in for Sweden. Over to Zetterlund, 2 goals in the game for Fabian Zetterlund. Johansson leaves it, comes Olofsson, and a clear by Latvia all the way down to Gustafsson. He'll play it away from Edward Stromax. Erik Karlsson, burst of speed, in comes Karlsson. He'll bring it in, one to Johansson. Johansson round the wall, there's Olofsson. Great start to his NHL career on the power play. Victor Olofsson up for Karlsson. Karlsson, Burakovsky, in, shoots just wide. Heroes Egla, short-handed. Latvia coming in numbers. Egla leading the rush. Wade shoots and swallowed up in the late jam there. Trollmax was cruising beside. Gustafsson made a great save there.
I don't mind him taking that shot there, even though it's a 2-on-1. Take the shot because we've seen him so many times on these 2-on-1s come away with absolutely nothing. Egla takes a look in the middle, and Sweden is back checking like crazy. That was a good look there. Look at how hard they're working to come back. The Superman dived right through the middle of the slot. There was no play to be made there. Egla did the right thing. He took the shot. Good save.
Here's Grunstrom trying to get the pass across. Broden in. Johansson battling down low. 10 seconds left of power play time. Chokestop in his own zone. Or at least Chokestop. To the right side, play down the ice. Racing after it is Abols. Rodrigo Abols. Played at the Olympics in 2022 for Latvia. Eric Carlson to the line. Broden. Lost it. Comes to center for Zirkles. They'll set up Botna. Botna, some space, it shoots. And a good save. Gustafsson swats that in the corner. Jonas Brodin at center as Kumals was all over him. Got him wrapped up. Roberts Bukarts in his own zone to center. Eriksson Ek took it away. Here's Kempe. Adrian Kempe in, takes it behind the net. Kempe waits, give and go. Kempe could get the shot away. As good play by Jonas Jaks. Benson for Eriksson Ek. Kempe goes to the net, and the pass over the stick of Adrian Kempe. You know, Sweden would like to see number 9 get one here. You know, one player that's had chances all tournament long is Hedman. Floats up. Just a big slap shot as he walked it in, and Eric Beatles the save. 9:51 to go in the game. Welcome back to Ostrava. Sweden trying to remain perfect here, and they are on cruise control to wrap up top spot in the group here. Meantime, over in Prague, Switzerland, an 8-0 win. The Swiss have captured 14 out of a possible 15 points through 5 games. The Swiss have Canada tomorrow night. That'll be a great one. Canada will have Finland later on today, so the Swiss right now looking very strong over in Prague. Roman Josi has been their all-star on the back end, no doubt. Here's Adrasas. Lojmelis tried to center. Burakovsky from his own zone. Zips it up for Hedman at center. 5-on-5 hockey here in this third period. Pass in front, down low, backhand try, just wide. How did he miss? Burakovsky, what a great chance.
Yeah, it seemed to roll on him a little bit. He's on his backhand there. The ice is not very good, pretty chopped up, and he's lost it.
And this is just game 1 of 3 for this ice surface, so you hope it hangs on. We've seen it'll be 4 days of this tournament with 3 games in 1 day. Here's Raymond. Raymond at the line, nearly gave it away. Tim Heed, though, got back to help him out. And Drossis from a knee, cutting in, and Drossis lost it. Krasensburg's trying to follow up.
So with that, even that 5-minute penalty that they had to kill because of Dahlin getting kicked out of the game is kind of penalty killing is still 100%, including that one. The Swedes are outstanding in that department.
Zetterlund starts the play. Pass in front for Isaac Lundestrom, broken up. Freybergs up the right side, one at Egla. Egla driving in, trying to get to that puck. Henderson took it away. Laid up to the point. Hummels from a knee, try to swipe it in. Second effort, he does get it in deep. Pass across, Strelmack shoots, oh, he missed that far corner. Up top, Edward Strelmack, what a great try. Need that finish, Latvia. They work hard, they generate chances, there's no doubt.
They're going to need at least one more big win and another couple of points after that as well, too. Latvia to get themselves in a decent position here moving into a medal round.
6-2 Sweden here in Ostrava.
Latvia, playing number 30, 2 minutes minor, moving.
Richard Bucharts is in the penalty box for Latvia. Another power play here for the Swedes.
Joel Eriksson on the draw. Puck battle Froden wins into the corner. His mom sheets didn't clear. Edmund at the near point. Abul's there. Rodrigo Abul's on the puck. He'll flip it down to Gustafsson. Victor Hedman posting through center. Lost the puck. There's Eriksson.
I think the Latvian fans are just making up songs now, but they're good. They sound good. They have a director over there, one of the many drummers. I swear they're just winging it over there, but listen to that. It sounds good.
Lucas Raven. Edmund. Raven again.
Ooh, and away from the plate, another one.
Clipped, yeah. So another penalty. Froden's hurt. You saw Gustafsson was going against the bench next to attacker.
This game has just become so messy, sort of, and unraveled. It's gone a little bit crazy. It's going to happen in the middle of the ice here. And the next penalty, careless use of the stick. That's all. He's not even looking. And it's a double minor. Wow. Abels, he got his stick trapped in behind him. He's not even looking, but it drew blood. You're responsible for the actions of your stick. Abels is angry man. No such thing as an innocent penalty, right?
Latvia's going to have to retool, regroup, because tomorrow night they've got Slovakia. They'll wrap up Tuesday versus USA, and Sweden a chance to blow this thing wide open. Already up by 4. Here's Edmund. It's it back from Kempe. Adrian Kempe. Eriksson in front. Edmund. Kempe. Carlson. Edmund thought about it. Erik Karlsson winds up. Good block as Carlos Strokestad paid the price.
The one word that I keep coming back to me, whether it's power play or 5-on-5 for Sweden, is smooth. I mean, they're just smooth all the time. That's the epitome of smooth right there, that guy. The way he plays the game is unreal. He just moves, glides over top of the ice. You don't even hear him coming. His hands are so connected to his feet. Great brain for the game. Offensively dominant.
Edmund and Karlsson. Carlson, 2 Norris trophies back in the NHL. Hedman, 2 Stanley Cups. Victor Hedman waiting. Carlson. Erik Karlsson still assessing. Swings it across. Raymond. Hedman shoots and he missed wide. Lucas Raymond follow-up. Puts it across. Raymond, they play pass. Him and Karlsson just going back and forth across that seam. 15 seconds left. And a 5-on-3. Hedman tries. Raymond. Trying to work it across at the stick of Botna. Under 6 to go. Karlsson. Hedman. And another shot block. Botna. Man, to step in front of that. Paying the price did Botna as he takes a change.
Yeah, Victor Hedman and Karlsson were just hanging back there, just taking one-timers, controlled play. Nothing fancy about it. So much room and time with a 6-2 score. We're just really at practice here.
And really, this has been a microcosm of the third periods. They're well up usually, and then
true
power play time, then a garbage time. They work it around, pass it around. To their credit, not a lot of sloppy, bad penalties though. I mean, they just try to run the clock out, not get injured, and continue to build in this tournament. Jonas Brodin. 2 minutes to go in the double minor. Pass in front for Burakovsky, right through him. Here's Zetterlund. One shot, the hat-trick goal. Up top, Brodin shot a wobbler just wide. Marcus Johansson in the corner. Zetterlund in the bumper spot. Brodin. Olofsson. Brodin. Victor Olofsson down low to Johansson. Back to Olofsson for Brodin. Here's Burakovsky. Marcus Johansson behind the net. He gets cross-checked by Momcic. And then Momcic got clipped by him. Momcic slow to get up. And then Johansson taken down. Great job by Egla up that left side. Able to jam that free. Burakovsky brings it in. They're going to call. Is that offside or a penalty? Whistle came at the same time. I can't hear a thing with all these whistles going in this building.
And Egla for the second time in the game, because he's the one that got hit by Dahlin. And he is banged up again right in front of his own bench. The fans are whistling because they wanted a penalty.
So it's an offside call, no penalty.
He's grabbing at that right leg, hip flexor, thigh area. Been a rough night for him.
Under 4 to go. And a minute remaining in that double minor. Here's Hedman at center. Cross ice, wanted Eriksson Ek. All the way back to Karlsson. Adrian Kempe in his own zone. Of the LA Kings, he drops it back to the Red Wing. Lucas Raymond around the net. Raymond to Karlsson. Hedman to Karlsson. Adrian Kempe swings it down low. Eriksson Ek for Kempe. Eriksson Ek. Kempe, 20 seconds left to power play time. Eriksson Ek behind the net for Kempe. Lucas Raymond backhand in front. Sweet job as they bang away. Eriksson Ek taken down. And the puck stayed out. Boy, did they ever work that around. Karlsson. Erik Karlsson zips that across. Kempe, wrist shot, and that was stopped by Beatles.
Latvia battled hard there too.
2:46 to go. Sweden by 4.
A little extra stuff going on after the whistle there. Freebergs wouldn't let go of Victor Hedman's stick.
Minor penalty interference. Team Sweden, number 77, minor penalty roughing. Team Latvia, number 29, minor penalty roughing. 5-on-4.
So a couple of penalties handed out there. Eriksson Ek started things. He got the original one, and this is some of the stuff that was going on after the fact. Hedman got into it with Freebergs and just a lot of, look, here you go. That's my stick. No, your stick. No, this is just frustration for Latvia. 5-on-4 for Latvia.
Well, Hedman's 6'7". I don't know how much you want to poke the bear. That's a long stick too. I mean, that guy, that long wingspan, that reach he's got, it's pretty impressive.
It's amazing how well he moves. Because he's 6'6", 6'7", 245.
He's a special player, has been for a long time. Here's Jonas Youngs down low. Botna, Zagovic. That's for Zagovic. A goal in the game already. C-pass. Across. Pass in front for Botna. They worked it around pretty good, but a Bulls couldn't get that centering feed in clean. Zagovic one more time. Over the line. Cutting in. Lost the puck. A Bulls sweeps at it, and it comes to center. And again, Sweden, they've done a good job of the penalty kill, including that 5-minute major, yet to allow a power play goal in the tournament. Botna, 1-on-2, near wall, 2 minutes to go in the game. Zagovic racing after Pedersen. They'll play to his own line.
Yeah, the Swedes will jump you everywhere. And when you pass on your power play and you pass to somebody who's standing still, they're really good at that too. It doesn't matter where it happens on the ice. They close down on you and limit your options, and you're isolated. They turn so many pucks over that way.
45 seconds left, the power play time. As Bukarts laid it back. Circles, far boards, trying to jam that puck in deep, and he will. Botna spun off the puck. Pontus Holmberg over the line with Johansson. Johansson in, score up top. Short-handed goal. Marcus Johansson picked his corner, and Sweden was down.
This is another tremendous shot. The Swedes' execution and goal scoring is just brilliant. Watch the little hesitation by Marcus Johansson when he comes in. He'll fake like maybe he's going to drive right across the top of the crease, and I think that's what Beatles is expecting. To watch a little head right there, just a little herky-jerk move, and then boom, the hands go fast, and he fits it right up under the crossbar. You got to be aware of the guy moving the fastest, and Latvia's not quite aware enough. They don't think maybe that Johansson's going to get it. Don't think maybe he can score from there. We'll think again. Another beautiful shot, beautiful move, and tough to stop.
Short-handed goal. Marcus Johansson continues to be an offensive leader here for Sweden in this tournament. The icing versus Latvia, 52.8 to go.
Yeah, he's had a brilliant tournament. You see the defenders there. You're just paying to both the defenders are paying attention to the same guy, but it's the guy with speed away from the puck that's going to hurt you there. Near side D-man's got to drop off. It doesn't do it, and that allows time and room for him to work.
2 seconds remaining in the penalty. Sweden, though, throwing it off in the offensive zone as Eriksson Ek out of the box. 5-on-5 hockey, under 40 seconds to go. Tim Mead at center. Back to Benson. He takes a look at the clock, and they're just going to wind this thing down.
Well, the fans aren't discouraged. They still just keep going no matter what.
They won't quit until the last second ticks down at this tournament for Latvia.
And they can't wait to salute their team as they come out the near side here and go right in front of them off to their locker room. They will be right there for them. It's These Latvian fans, boy, they're so good. Sweden, so smooth, just a machine. Yeah, they were stressed out maybe for a bit, didn't show it for a bit, and wow, talk about a comeback and put the game away.
They set a brand new tournament record. 3 goals in 26 seconds at the World Hockey Championship. Sweden perfect in the group as they win 7-2 here on this Saturday in Ostrava.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded by Raiffeisen Bank International, official sponsor of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented by Vendula Kovačová, local organizing committee representative, and Mr. Anders Larsson, IIHF council member. Best player of Team Latvia is by number 16, Kaspar Stavrovic. And the best player of Team Sweden with number 9, Adrian Kempe. Do you all please rise if you're able to for the national anthem of Sweden. Thank you for being part of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. But before you go, have a quick look around you to make sure you have all your belongings. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship will continue today in Ostrava at 16:20 a.m. Saturday in Poland and Wednesday rounds against Slovakia. And don't miss out our next to the arena and has your experience and stay at the heart of the game. Dziękuję bardzo. Now,
Roberts, you guys really fought to come back, and a big part of that was your goal. How frustrating was it to just let that go in the second period?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played well half game. Then we came back 2-2, and then we made a couple of mistakes which you can make. And we played against a team who can score right away when you make it this big mistake. And but we just need to keep the heads up and moving forward. We still have 2 games in front of us, and we still have a chance to battle for a quarterfinal.
From your perspective, when they scored those 3 goals in 27 seconds, where were the defensive breakdowns?
I don't know. I think we just tried to like think too much in our zone with the passes. We just had to play more simple, and like we played first half of the game.
How do you forget about this game and bounce back for your next game?
I don't know. Just go to the locker room now, then go to the hotel and rest, and maybe in the evening or tomorrow morning we'll watch some mistakes, and we'll try to focus on the next game, and that's it. We just, like I said, we have 2 games more where we have to focus on and keep going.
And then in Latvian, after you scored to make it 2-2, how frustrating was it to see that lead disappear with so many Swedish goals in the second period?
I mean, it was, yeah, but nothing you can do it.
In Latvian, sorry, if you could answer in Latvian.
Nu jā, izlīdzinājām rezultātu un tad pieļāvām kļūdas. Varbūt vajadzēja kaut kur mierīgāk nospēlēt un vienkāršāk un nepieļaut tās kļūdas un turpināt spēlēt, kā spēlējam pirmo pusi, un tad laikam būtu viss kārtībā. Bet neko darīt, jāgatavojas turpmāk uz nākamajām spēlēm un jāaizmirst par šito spēli.
Paldies.
Thank you.
Fabian, a big win for your team, and a big part of that was the fact that you scored 3 goals in 26 seconds. You scored 2 of those. How did things change in those moments?
I think they got 2 goals there, and we changed our mindset, play a little bit easier. Got some lucky bounce too, for sure, but I mean, the goals we score is hard work, and yeah, it was nice.
How do you handle the physicality of this game? It's not like you've played in very many chippy circumstances yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good challenge for us. They bounced back hard, and yeah, we tried to keep up and step it up a little bit more. And yeah, I think it was a good challenge for us in the future.
You guys are perfect so far throughout this World Championship. Have you been pushed?
What do you mean pushed?
Have you been challenged? Do you feel like there's been any challenging games or moments for your team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, today was a hard game, when they got their second goal, it was tough, and yeah, we talked on the bench and just relax and just keep playing, and we got our chances, and we don't have to force offense, and when we don't force offense, we score goals.
And then in Swedish, if you could just explain that sequence when you scored 2 goals and then there was a third, just how that changed the game, how you lifted yourselves up.
Yeah, I mean, the first one...
sorry, in Swedish.
Ja, jag menar, det var bra spel. Klart, det hjälper att göra 3 mål på 26 sekunder, men nej, skönt att vinna matchen överlag.
Tack.
Varsågod.